guys, I'm back again and I'm here to do my junk journal January flip through days 15 to 21. Okay, so I know I'm a little bit late, but I feel like I'm just in there at just the right moment. Okay, so here we have is day 15, which was neutral. So I found some neutral different sheets out of the French Flow magazine, and I put together this collage. I also used some of the new numbers that I picked up on Journal Say, which if you saw my haul video, you saw these numbers. So I use this because this is day 15. And so this is how it came out. Gray, white, black. These are all really neutral colors. Okay. The next day we did was unfold for day 16. So I made one of these that unfolds like that. And this sheet comes from Flow magazine, but this is a very old one. And I just like the way it has this kind of collage look. And I thought with this kind of, leaf looking veiny fold out sheet that this would be a nice addition to add unfold. So that we have for unfold. Okay, the next is day 17, which was fragile. So this is what I did for fragile. I used baking paper and I did some jelly art and pulled off the paint with the baking paper. And then I ripped them into strips like this. And what I did was let's see, I can show you right here. I folded and I glued them to the top behind this string so that they can move freely along the string. So this is, for me, fragile because it is kind of a fragile looking piece. And I think it looks really good. It's fun and the colors are really good. I really like it. Oopsie. Okay, so the next one I have is this one right here, which is bright. So what I decided to do was to use my watercolor paint, and I used the brightest colors that I had in my watercolors, and it came out like this as a bit of a mix of things going on. There's even like some little, sprayed areas. I've added some gold leaf to give them more brightness. And I think this is a really good version of the prompt bright, because there was so many things that I could have done, but for some reason I wanted to do watercolor. And so this is what came out of bright. Okay, next we have bubble. And this is what I did for bubbles. So bubble, what I did was I found some bubbles online that I photocopied. And I really like these because you can really see, that bubble ring. And it looks like they're floating up into the clouds. And so I cut it out and I tried to merge because it ends like this in the middle, like on just at the border almost. So you have a strip here, a strip here, a strip there, and there. And what I did was I used my oil pastels to blend the edges into the picture. And then I covered it with bubble paper, bubble wrap, bubble, bubble, bubble. Like, it goes, So that's what I did for Bubble. Next, we have day 20, which was tissue. And tissue, I decided to take all of these, little, tissue paper that you get when you, like this, when you go shopping, that they put inside of your bag. I cut them up into different shapes, and then I glued them like a patchwork onto the paper. Now, there's only one that is not tissue from the tissue paper, and it's this one. It's actually a tea bag, but the tea bag really does feel like tissue as well. So that's what I did with this one. And last but not least, I have day 21, which is map. So I have to kind of turn it this way to see it better. So this is one that I did with sort of like this theme of travel. So I used some of the prints from a little notebook that I bought when I was on holiday. It's called Carnet de Voyage. It's this one right here. And I photocopied a bunch of things out of here, and I placed it down to make a nice collage. And then I decided to add this theme of travel, going to different places and pinpointing them on the map, with the captain that's looking on his trip, the ship that's on a round the world trip, and you have your globe aspect, postcard stamps. So this is what I decided to do for map. So that's all I have for you today for my flip through. Stay tuned for the last week of January's flip through. This has been a very interesting junk journal January for me, and I'm looking forward to junk journal July. I really am. So comment below and let me know what you think about this, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.